Welcome, it's Season 7 in NBA 2K25.
And this week, we're tipping off with details on what's new.
First up, let's look at my career.
Jalen Brunson, this season's clutch player of the year.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Then there's Castle, then there's Wembanyama, and it's Buckets in at the point. And for Houston, Van Fleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Amin Thompson out there with Alperon Şengün, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And when people talk about...
Let me post this on Facebook, matter of fact. Late night hooping. Early morning hooping.
About the future of this league, Stan. Both of these teams are often mentioned.
Yeah, Brian, we're getting a glimpse of what the NBA will soon look like. There are some great young players up and down these rosters. These front offices have done great jobs.
Now here's Wembanyama. Buckets passes to Wembanyama, down low. Shots good by Buckets.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, and now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's Green, pass to Thompson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. To the inside, here's Castle. That one no good. Green with the defensive
Boy, you messed up my assist.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Pulls up, and it's Thompson that time on the assist from Van Vliet.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Vassell passes to Buckets. Out to the wing. Here's Castle. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys will see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. You know, Grant, you talked to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And that one drops for him.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Thompson against Barnes. Stolen by Wembanyama. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's closely guarded. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Spurs have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Barnes passes to Vassell. Back to Barnes. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Buckets. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Buckets has got his second bucket on the night. Rockets trail by 7. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Detroit, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at San Antonio, they've done a fantastic job of developing team chemistry. Higher on this list than lots of people expected. One of my favorite stories so far.
Basket's good.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Out to the right wing. Back to Vassell. Outside Barnes. Pass to Buckets. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. And he nails the jumper. Buckets has got 6 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Oh, they get a handoff.
Steal.
Stolen by Barnes.
Steal. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that.
2 on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it.
That's
but
8
he's
points.
still perfect
I'm aiming for a double-double today. I'm aiming for a double-double today.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had 9 points in his last time out. Thompson passes to Green.
What's all I gonna do?
Over Kessel. The rebound by
Oh,
the
let's go.
Spurs. Last time they met in San Antonio.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench.
Pass it back, pass it back. Can I get a pick?
Unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing
shit.
with such
Oh,
aggressive
let's go. Let's go.
It's a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
I just love the ball movement.
Rockets trail by 11. And the call is going to be
Illegal? Yeah.
Illegal screen.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
checking
that's
out
not about
the
right.
for Amin Thompson.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue
That's
against
right.
the call.
I don't want to hear
Yeah,
that.
and that's maybe something that should be called more.
I got the
see
pick
a
right here.
lot of moving screens.
Keep going, gang.
Yeah.
Oh,
They've been on
shit.
its hand, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly
Castle, you gotta
how
stop
you
doing
wanna
these
start a
niggas like
game,
that.
with a big offensive push.
3-pointer, Van
Damn.
Vliet. Oh, his
He was
shooting
wide
remains on
open,
point.
too.
3 for 4 thus far. Spurs lead by 10. Pass to Kessel. Inside. Shots good.
The boy ain't paying attention. You better play defense,
Buckets has
boy.
got 10.
You better D up.
Control the paint so
Play
far.
on me.
That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Green. And he can't get that one. Good D by Wembanyama. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Damn.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guy.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all, but when you see someone,
man, what does you think you doing, gang?
And the things he can do, his ball handling.
Fuck no, boy. The fuck you think you doing?
Moves, blocking shots. This guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging.
Oh, my bad pass. Oh, good pass.
The NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7.
Ooh.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability
Damn.
to be a game-changing defender.
That boy slapped that bitch in the stands just now, gang. Quit playing with me.
4 on the clock. Pass to Van Vliet.
Yeah, a really rough opening quarter for them in terms of shooting.
Bruh.
Good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it
That was some
drives
bullshit.
you crazy to concede second chance points.
Here's Buckets. Beyond the arc.
Wait.
Thompson pulls it in.
What you mean?
And here is Green.
Ah, wide the fuck open.
From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And
Should have
even
passed it
harder
back, gang.
to contest the shot without foul.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to drop.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And I wanted to score, but
basically
nigga.
just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Thompson with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
To the wing on the left. Şengün. They get it back. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. Over Kessel. The Rockets with another miss.
Y'all can't even buy a
He's
bucket.
looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Shots good by Buckets.
Impressive. Their ball movement
12.
has
That's a
been
cool 12.
excellent tonight.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 18. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah,
I thought I was
poor
open.
communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And Houston has possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Van Vliet drives. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Should have passed it to me first, gang.
Really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. To the paint. Here's Kessel. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. All right,
Damn.
well, a look at
I
how
gave
the hustle
everybody
game has
assists on my
been going
team.
for the Spurs.
That's crazy.
Well, their defense has been really
In the first quarter already.
especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
That free throw, no good.
Substitution on the court.
Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Jabari Smith out there with Tari Eason. And it's Adams in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Buckets. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Jacks up a 3. Shots good by Buckets. Buckets has got 17 points.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks is checked in.
We're about to throw that bitch in the stands again.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Sohan with some nice D.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Vassell can't get it to go. The Rockets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Green. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Vassell.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Sohan inside. He's against Smith. And Sohan gets it to go.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Smith outside. The 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Buckets. To the inside. Sohan. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Sohan's got 6 in the quarter.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Smith outside. Left side, Green. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Van Vliet. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Adams. The Spurs have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Houston will have it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Friday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Sengun finds Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Over Vassell. And it's Brooks missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
That one goes. Count it. Buckets has got 19 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
To halt the run. And the
he got that. I ain't just on foul that
right there, discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Buckets. 19 points in the game. Tries a 10-footer. It's rebounded by Houston.
I should have drove to the paint. I was already close enough.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
What the hell you think you're doing, Brooke?
3 straight drafts high in the lottery. The Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston.
Damn, Brooks, you can't hit a free throw?
And I wish more teams did that.
And he sinks the second. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 11. Up top, Brooks. He's guarded by Vassell. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And they get it back. Sohan with a rebound. For San Antonio, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. That one falls. Buckets.
I did not expect to hit that.
Yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now Van Vliet. Picked his pocket. Down low. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Pass to Castle. On the wing, Vassell. Here's Buckets, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Buckets. 24 points for him. Inside. And Sohan gets it to go. Sohan's got 8 here in this quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart. So
Appreciate it, Wembanyama. That nigga thinks he's gonna come over here and just go there easy.
Love the hustle. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And Van Vliet again missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Buckets, guarded by Van Vliet. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Smith.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Şengün. The Spurs making their last shot. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot on the way. The rebound by the Spurs. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Castle's got 9 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Green. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama against Şengün. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. Fires it. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Green. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Got a hand on it.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Here's Green. They get it again. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Buckets, covered by Smith. Buckets passes to Wembanyama, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. San Antonio on top, running away with this one.
33, the Spurs, 77.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Houston shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Castle. And it's Buckets in at the point guard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside. making the D foul him right there.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Count that bucket. Vassell's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama.
Damn, you got to set them feet, gang.
He still was moving at the point of contact.
Good play, but he should have just set his feet. He ain't had time to set his feet. All right, let's go.
Thompson outside. On the wing, Green. From outside the arc.
Oh, hell no.
Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I
right here.
Team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Shots good by Buckets.
Man, that's down 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Number 16. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
My bad.
And here's Van Vliet. 14 points for him. Out to Thompson. Puts up a 3.
Ooh.
Well, halftime
Boy,
is
you
supposed
can't
to
hit
be
that.
for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Pass to Castle. Here's Buckets. Green covering. Here's Buckets. He's got 26. Rebounded by Green.
That was a good.
Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. San Antonio with a rebound.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down. And
Damn,
regroup.
that's 2.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Green on the money.
Y'all let him set up and shoot that, guys.
This is Green's role. An active scorer who doesn't lack confidence firing from the mid-range.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Castle. 1 shot.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends.
Quit playing on me, babe. Somebody let's go. I got 26 points. I'm trying to get 30.
Rebound by San
I
Antonio.
want to get 30 points and 10 assists. If I get a double-double. Ooh, right here. Ooh, let's go.
And they
Quit playing on me.
Buckets has got 28 points for the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
We got Bay in the stands over there. Quit playing on me. Hold up.
3-pointer Van Vliet. Victor
Wembanyama
grabs the board.
I got to do better defense.
Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with
I'm about to say, Yama, give me the ball. Nigga, get your ass out of the way. Let me get a pick, gang.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, right there.
Buckets passes to Barnes.
Showtime.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out.
I don't care about all that shoot. I dare you to shoot.
Van Vliet outside. Can they get it? Van Vliet missing again.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight.
Fucking right
He's
he
been
did.
a little erratic from the floor.
Pass to Wembanyama.
Go ahead, cook. There you go.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And Van Vliet again missing.
He can't buy a bucket right now,
In
gang.
the first half, but none since then.
Here's Buckets. Green covering.
Oh, my
Şengün
bad.
with a steal.
I telegraphed the fuck out that pass.
Brooks right side. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, just
Let them score. Let them, don't foul them. Let them score their little points.
Around the rim, he looks to throw it down with
they can't come back from this deficit.
Pass to Castle.
I got the pick right here. Come on. Oh, why you didn't shoot it?
Here's Buckets. Guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Buckets.
Wait.
Basket
Don't play on me, boy. You better D up.
Has got 30.
He is torching a
Told you I was
defense
going to get 30 points.
has no
It ain't even the fourth quarter yet. I might get 40 points. I'm going to try to go for 40.
They double
try to go for 40 now. Ah, he got it.
Cold spell. And it's Van Vliet getting it to go.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Here's Castle. Pass to Buckets. Knocks it loose. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. The drive by Brooks.
Oh, he got it stolen right back.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
Let's go, Wim.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Fucking right. What you want to do, guys?
Van Vliet outside.
He want to cross me up so bad.
A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Buckets, guarded by Van Vliet. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I got double-double, too. I got 10 assists.
But Sohan has that rare
double-double.
physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Green in the post. Here's Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Vassell.
Got the pick. Why you ain't take the pick? All the way, gang. Good shot.
Good on the shot. Vassell's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
I was cutting, man.
Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Good shit.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver.
Okay, I got to score like 4 points.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson.
Good play.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on it more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Shots good by Buckets.
And since the halftime
He's still
break,
lagging. He don't want to play no
offense
defense.
has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Brooks. Sohan with some nice D. San Antonio has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Come on, gang. Why you keep putting me on the bench?
Year was a tough one for the Spurs. There's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like
You want me to rest?
The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Yeah, I might well roll one at this point.
He can't hit that time. Paul with some nice D.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
He gets it in there. Sohan's gotten 4 this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Paul against Green. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 9.
Yeah, more points coming from
God
inside.
damn, how the fuck Paul got 9?
They've been the more aggressive team.
Paul there still be hooping, gang. That boy came in there and down there, got him a 10 piece. It's crazy.
By Paul. Oh, and a fast
He just stole the ball.
And he lobs it
Alley. Oh, he almost got off.
Disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Whitmore. Outside, Green.
Oh.
And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
Sohan outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Facts.
Whitmore with it. Here's Adams. Sohan with some nice D.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Now Paul. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Damn, that boy Paul getting off.
Despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Here's Smith. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Sohan outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Green against Paul. Pass to Whitmore. Clock at 6. Shoots. And that one hits the back iron. San Antonio's gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one.
All right, coach, you gotta put me back in. Nah, he gonna keep me out for the rest of the quarter. He gonna put me in for a quarter.
It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. Making some changes. Şengün checked in for Adams. And it's Amin Thompson in for Whitmore. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Thompson out there with Green. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Şengün. Fades back. Rebounded by Champagny. Champagny's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's buckets. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
And it's hammered home by Green.
And going all out on the break. Green saw his chance.
You trying to fuck up my perfect score and shit.
Branham passes to Buckets, and it's good for 2. Buckets has got 10 points in just the second half.
Still trying to get about 40 points.
He's been in total control offensively.
I would just go for 40 every game so I can get 50. So one day I can get 50.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Green. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Here's Buckets. Here's Champagny. Uses the glass on the layup. Champagny's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Up top, Thompson. Sohan covering. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
To the right side. Branham passes to Buckets. Down low. Rebounded by Green. Houston
I thought I dropped it too early.
To go here in the 4th. Over to the left wing. Here's Eason. Rebounded by Branham. Well, the Spurs shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the 4th. To the inside. Buckets. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Buckets has got 36 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Branham, defended by Thompson. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Damn, that was bad court. They ain't called that shit.
The shot, no good. Sohan with some nice D.
Move your ass out of the way.
Here's buckets.
Oh.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce and a great finisher.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Buckets. Green covering. Branham passes to Buckets. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Don't worry about that.
Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game. And for the Spurs, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. 1:33 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Buckets passes to Sohan. Here's Champagny. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Buckets. No good from outside. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this
that
was a
pushed
monster
the hell out my
game
ass.
for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Fires for 3. Eason can't get it to go. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Buckets.
Oh.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th. And he gets the bucket.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Outside, Green. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on
They gave me
2K
an extra
Sports.
20.
So long,
For
everyone.
an incentive. Nigga. I did get one badge. Can't do it yet anyway, so I might as well just keep that. Take my ass to practice. I need some people to hoop with, man. Damn, I just need some people to hoop with on the regular. Get to practice with pro and young. Be able to get advice. You feel me?
Game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Way to hit that. Screen.
Bruh, how the fuck I missed that?
Keep it going.
Screen coming.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Screen.
You got it. Come on, man.
Watch the pitch.
Just like that.
Ooh, I came straight up and put that pick.
Step over it.
Work on the three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Oh shit.
Turn it up. Get there.
Damn.
Let's go.
Now we're rolling.
Yeah, I was fucking about to get on the roll too,
Yes,
on my
sir.
mama.
That's the way I back up my game.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Get on my man. Get on my man. Get on my man. Oh, and one.
Damn, I got the skull too.
We're here. We're here. Get the board. Yo, yo, yo.
My bad. Bro.
Yes, sir. That's
I
the
wanted
way I
that
back
10,
up my
but it's
game.
cool.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus, focus. Give me that. Set up, ready to lose.
Damn. They did me dirty on that play.
And one. With the foul.
What's good?
Did I play them yet?
It's homecoming season in my team. Welcome to season 7 of NBA 2K25.
Hey, that's the new domination tier.
It is, and if you grab 33 wins against themed teams from different cities, states, countries, and continents, there's going to be a prize for you.
Well, if you're successful, you'll bring home 1985 scoring champion, Dark Matter Bernard King. He can really wreck the rim and your opponents.
Hell, we sure can. And if you need another Dark Matter, and oh, don't we all, Level 1 reward Donovan Mitchell can Evo there. Use Spida.
Up next, the Trailblazers taking on the Spurs. For the Portland Trailblazers, just one win in their first 8 games of the season. Tonight, they're looking to change their luck. Spurs, Blazers. And back in a moment for the tip-off. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters from Portland. Scoot Henderson is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Buckets is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Here's Buckets. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now, here's Simon. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
That is downright unguardable. Simons knows when to go for it.
Pass to Castle. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And here are the Blazers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. The coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Ayton. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
While he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Here's Buckets. Here's Castle. It's Vassell on the wing. Covered by Simons. Just 4 to shoot. And the basket by Vassell.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
Now, here's Simons. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach. And he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
Here's Simons. Kept alive. Out to Henderson. Here's Kamare. Covered by Vassell. And it's Ayton missing.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams,
yeah,
he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Castle. Here's Buckets. And stolen by Simon. Inside, Henderson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Here's Buckets. Covered by Simon. Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. He kicks it to Henderson. Outside, Simons. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Clearly paying attention out there. Ayton moves off smoothly into a nice scoring position.
Pass to Castle. And there's the pass to Buckets. Off target from three-point range. For Portland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Henderson, no good. San Antonio trailing here to the paint. Buckets passes to Wembanyama. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Devin Vassell. Pass to Henderson. Now Ayton. And here is Simon. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not trying to break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
And San Antonio shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Anderson looking it over. And the rejection by Wembanyama. So it's the Spurs now. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Buckets. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Simons with the ball. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Number 16.
In each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you
can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Here's Castle. And Wembanyama outside. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kamare. Covered by Vassell. The fadeaway. The rebound by the Spurs. Passes it to Wembanyama. Here's Buckets. And he uses the glass on the lane. 6 points for Buckets.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Power timeout called by Portland. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent.
Portland leading. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Buckets. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
First team foul.
On the wing, Williams. Down low. And it's Ayton missing. And the Spurs with possession. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the 2nd of 5 straight played at home. Buckets can't hit. Now Simons. Tries it from the top of the key. They get a hand on it. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously, greatness and longevity coincide.
Still Spurs ball.
Here's Buckets, covered by Simons. Now the pass to Sohan. That drops, nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Sohan's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio. 3-pointer, Simons. San Antonio with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Henderson finds Simon. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Assisted.
Simons has got 8.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Buckets, covered by Simons. Pass to Castle. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Henderson passes to Ayton. Outside, Simons. And they'll get another chance. Henderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Simons up top. And it's Ayton missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Buckets passes to Vassell. And that one, good. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Simons kicks to Anderson. Pass to Kamare. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kamare's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Sohan. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wembanyama against Ayton. Now here's Henderson. Defense right on him. Here's Kamara. The kick out to Simons. Over Castle. Again, Simons missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Y'all better do something.
Repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes.
They better do something, gang.
For the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Let's take a look at some numbers here for Henderson. Some last season stats for him. Came in about 14 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success, too.
Come on, man. You're doing all this running around.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Kamara. Back to Williams. A second chance effort. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Buckets. From deep. Rebound by Williams.
Hey,
Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Simons on the wing. Looking to end his cold spell. A rebound by the Spurs.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Spurs passing it around. That's good by Buckets.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Passes to Williams. Misses and the dry spell continues. To the middle. Here's Buckets. A rebound by Simons.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
A 3-ball. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
That free throw missing. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know.
Damn, that talk went dead. I mean, yeah, it went there. I ain't had it plugged up.
You care about it. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Simons, the pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. Good. Simons has got 10 points in the game.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Now here's Henderson. Tight defense on him. Misses the layup. San Antonio leading by 15, and it's good. 2 points. 16 points for Buckets.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
That's a 2 from Simons. San Antonio with the rebound.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Lets it fly. Buckets can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 17. Here's Kamare. Henderson right side. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Buckets, covered by Simons. Buckets can't hit. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Henderson outside. Pass to Klingon. Down low. Clock at 6. They get it again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
They did him dirty. That shit stood on there.
He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat.
Oh, my God.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He drove good. Simons. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
So it's San Antonio sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been
Spurs 54. The Trailblazers 40. Your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Other stories here, Buckets getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Andre Ayton out there with Williams. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. Pulls up. Henderson, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Vassell, the pass to Buckets. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Buckets got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Spurs. Trailblazers trail by 17. Henderson outside. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
Damn.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Buckets passes to Sohan. Three-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Number 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside, Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Portland had Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything. Oh yeah, Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Pass to Kamare. Beyond the arc. Portland no good that time either.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Pass to Sohan. Six to shoot. Passes it to Buckets. And again, it's
oh my God.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here.
That's 3 threes in a row.
For Portland, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Really slow start offensively. Henderson right side. Pass to Kamare. Feeds to Williams. Over Sohan. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Buckets, covered by Simons. The pass to Vassell. To the inside. Buckets. That one goes in. Buckets got 27.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Over to the left wing. Here's Castle. And the shot goes down. Castle's got 8 points.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
And there's the feed to Williams. Over Sohan. That misses off the backboard. San Antonio leading by 20. Shots good by Buckets. Buckets got 13 points now in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Henderson outside. Simons from outside. That one, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
When guys are moving the ball,
God.
this is so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kicks it to Henderson. Inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got his 4th assist in this one. To the inside. Buckets. A rebound by Simons.
I rushed that.
Simons has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oh, he got me.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got his 2nd basket.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Buckets. And he banks in the lane. Buckets got 33 points.
Oh, shit. That's a highlight play right there, gang.
Williams. Henderson finds Simons. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Here's buckets, covered by Simons. Here's buckets. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Don't worry about it, William. Don't even worry about it.
San Antonio's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5.
Oh, you should have.
Buckets. And it's Branham in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. That's good.
What's wrong with that boy? He failed for the pump fake.
That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Don't foul him.
Simons. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Spurs have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Wembanyama passes to buckets. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league.
That's my bad. I almost supposed to pass. Well, I did supposed to pass up.
Oh, that is my
favorite. He just worked our way.
I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult.
Yeah, all these damn cheeks you got me running through. Should hit a shot.
82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Pass to Sohan. But 3. They get it back.
Dang.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Simons surveying the D. Here's Grant, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And a look now at the San Antonio
Damn, I didn't even see that.
schedule. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that's one that stands out to me. A lot of great talent involved in that one, and I'm curious to see how they improved over the offseason.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in. Buckets passes to Wembanyama.
Why did I pass? I should have just brought it back up.
Now, here's Grant. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, San Antonio. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Finished off the break. 37 points for buckets.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. That's a 2 from Simons. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Simons has got 36.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
To the wing right side. Here's Castle, defended by Thibault. Here's Buckets. Here's Wembanyama. And the basket is good. Wembanyama has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Three-pointer, Simon. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead.
Better fucking foul me.
But really in the rebounding numbers as well. No question he got bumped on that shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs. Spurs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The first one falls. RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
Here's Ayton. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Over in the corner, Barnes. To the paint. Here's Buckets. The shot, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And here we go. Benton with the rebound. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their
That's some
reference,
bullshit.
right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Here's Buckets. Back to Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 12 now in this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Benton. He can't get that one. Good D by Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. Passes it to Buckets. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And for Portland, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Benton, and it's denied. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
San Antonio with the rebound. To the middle. Shots good by Buckets. Buckets got 45 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Benton. The kick out to Walker. And here now is Thibault. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Nigga, if I just do only key games, I have a lot of BC right now. I have a lot of BC. Take my camera out because I got to get ready for work a little bit. I'm going to just kick back.
I wish I had time for another game, but I don't.